The Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro are $599 and $899, and I have been using them every single day for this past month. Now, they both have their pros and cons, so in this video, I want to talk about them and help someone out there make the right choice between these two phones, especially with Black Friday that is currently going on. Starting off with the design of these phones, the Pixel 7 is a 6.3-inch phone with a glossy back and an aluminum frame. The glass frame would allow a lot more smudges and marks, but the snow white or the lemongrass color that I bought hides that a lot better than the default obsidian black. Now, the Pixel 7 is just thin enough to give it a better grip and comfort due to its aluminum frame and weight, which is a lot lighter this year at 197 grams. Now, the Pixel 7 Pro, on the other hand, is a bigger and larger phone to deal with. It's 6.7 inches tall and has the same aluminum frame, but it weighs a lot more with 212 grams. Now, between these two phones, I found the Pixel 7 to be a lot more comfortable to use on a daily basis. My pinky finger did not hurt a lot of the time, and it was easier to reach all four corners of the phone without any issues. It really gave me a better experience than the Pixel 7 Pro. On the sides, they both have the power button and the volume button, but I noticed the rails are kind of different. On the Pixel 7, it feels like a matte finish, whereas on the Pixel 7 Pro, it feels more like stainless steel. And I can say the same thing for the camera at the back. Now, just a little heads up, the camera bar on the Pixel 7 Pro has a few scratches and scars, whereas on the Pixel 7, it's still pretty much scratch proof, which is pretty good. At the bottom, you have stereo speakers, which are pretty decent, but I found out that they're a lot louder on the Pixel 7 Pro. It also has a USB-C Type-C that maxes out at 23 watts. Now, with a smaller design and form factor, a camera bar that doesn't scratch, and a lighter phone, the Pixel 7 will win this round. Moving on to the display, this is kind of where the Pixel 7 Pro shows its class and the Pro. Now, the 7 Pro, first of all, is an LTPO panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, whereas the Pixel 7 only has an AMOLED with a 90Hz screen. They both have HDR10+, with the Pixel 7 having a brighter display coming in at 1500 nits. On paper, this is all impressive, but if we're being honest, in real life use, I don't think I cared for any of these things to deter my experience. Now, for one, it's winter, so the days are shorter and it gets dark pretty quickly, so that extra brightness on the 7 Pro wouldn't matter at the moment. Secondly, while the display on the 7 Pro is definitely better, sharper, and more true to life with its colors, this fades away when you're not really looking for it. In short, I don't think the display should sway your decision at all, but maybe this will. Now, the Pixel 7 Pro has a curved display as opposed to a flat surface of its younger brother. It's just easier to use, easier to install a screen protector, and it just looks better. Again, this is just my opinion and in no way speaks for everybody in the whole wide world, but these are the few things you should consider. Now, when it comes to unlocking the phone, the fingerprint scanner and the face unlock are now the preferred methods. They're both optical, which I have no idea why it's not ultrasonic, but so far I don't think I've had any issues with mine. It's definitely an improvement from the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro. While face unlock is a great feature, it has been a hit or miss for me, especially at night. It doesn't even bother trying to unlock my face, so majority of the time I just use the fingerprint scanner instead. So it's hard giving a clear winner in this category because they both overlap in different places. But if we're going just on specs and which is visibly better, then the Pixel 7 Pro will definitely take this round. Now, so far there is a stalemate between the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro, but there's still time for a winner, especially regarding the battery life. The Pixel 7 has a lower battery capacity than the Pixel 6, coming in at 4,355 mAh of battery. So with a smaller battery capacity, a 90Hz screen, and a max brightness of 1400 nits, a lot of people are going to think the battery sucks, and I am happy to tell you that you are going to be very wrong. It is hands down one of the best batteries that I have used this year because it has consistently given me 7 to 9 hours of screen on time since this month started. Now, I start my day pretty early and end my day by 11 p.m. with about 30% battery left, and the standby time too has improved. With using a lot of apps from Twitter or watching videos or playing games, it took about an hour before my battery dropped to 99%. And that's pretty crazy when you think about it. While on the 7 Pro, it has a 5,000 mAh of battery and is definitely better than the 6 Pro on launch day, but I find myself still having better battery time on the Pixel 7. I guess we can chalk it up to the smaller AMOLED display or the 90Hz refresh rate. So with all that being said, the Pixel 7 will take this round when it comes to the battery. Now, when it comes to software and performance, the Pixel 7 and the 7 Pro both have the Tensor G2 chip with Material U with Android 13. And in my opinion, the Pixel experience has been a joy to have. Even though the Tensor G2 is basically the Snapdragon 865, it does way more than just the raw power a lot of people want you to believe. The new smarter Tensor G2 will bring better and faster processing to your pictures, better battery optimizations, video improvements to the camera, and improvements to the already brilliant text-to-speech feature. This is hands down the best feature on the phone because it is faster than typing and it works with most accents and enunciations, as well as detecting pauses when you speak, and many more. There is also going to be an inbuilt VPN within the phone that lets you protect your private information when browsing and online transactions. My favorite new feature on the Pixel 7 Pro is clear calling. It basically diminishes the noise and isolates your voice so that other people can hear you very clearly. And like always, Google has promised 5 years of security updates. Now, the vertical app drawer, the wallpaper adaptations, the widget system, and of course the little quality of life changes with the Google Assistant. If I could pick one Android skin to represent the entire Android ecosystem, it would definitely be the Pixel experience. So obviously there is no competition here because they are both the same, so this round is definitely a tie. And finally, the most important category on this list, the cameras. Now, the camera on the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro are one of the things I've liked, and it's not just the hardware, it's the software also. First of all, let's get this out of the way. The Pixel 7 does not have that new 48 megapixel telephoto lens, so you can't take any zoomed in or super res zoomed in images or even use macro mode. Now, this makes the Pixel 7 Pro a more desirable phone if you really care about those features. However, like most things, when the novelty wears off, you most likely won't use it very often. Now, with that being said, the cameras are the same from last year with a 50 megapixel main sensor and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. While the front facing camera is an upgrade with an 11 megapixel sensor that can now shoot 4K in 30 and 60 frames per second. Now, from a user perspective, you will get great shots with both these phones, and when I tested them, they gave great color accuracy and vibrance in good lighting conditions, and that also goes for the portrait mode and the ultra wide. However though, I realized that the ultra wide on the Pixel 7 Pro produced more detail than the Pixel 7. Now, video is a big improvement on the Pixel phones this year and is very evident when compared to last year. You can definitely use this as a vlogging camera on a daily basis. So with all that being said, the clear winner here and the best value for money has to be the Pixel 7. And remember, it is $200 cheaper than the Pixel 7 Pro, so put that in mind when making your decision. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure you click that like button, and if I gave you any value at all, you should consider subscribing to the channel. My name is KJOS, and I will catch you guys in the next one where I talk all things tech.